So this is some of the sticks I found for the fire, Tulip Poplar. I am going to attempt to do a fire without a fire starter tonight. And I do it with a Ferro Rod. I think I mentioned this in one of my last videos. I do have lighters with me. Lighters are great. The thing is when you're really, really cold, a lighter can be impossible to use. And a ferro rod is kind of a gross motor movement. It's not as hard. I mean, if you have a fire starter, it's great. Ferro rod and a fire starter are really good. But you know, some of the fires I've started lately have been pretty difficult. So I'm gonna play around tonight, do a little bushcrafting, as people might call it. I don't call it survival skills or anything like that. And I would not consider myself even remotely good at it, to tell you the truth. I just like messing around. Plus, some of the skills that I have learned are very useful for camping. You know, I mean, a lot of it's just thinking about where you are. Like if you're setting up camp, you know, thinking about wind, water, and wood. And then, you know, being able to start a fire in wet conditions, which is not wet right now, it's been really dry, pretty dry, is a good thing to know. So right now I'm going after these fibers because, you know, to get something to ignite with a ferro rod, you need, you know, really thin stuff. So I'm going to do a little bit of this. I'm going to do some feather sticks. Feather sticks is where you shave very thin curls of wood off of a stick. If you leave them on the stick, it kind of looks like the stick has a bunch of feathers, which is a great way to prepare wood. Also, if the wood is wet, you can shave down to where the wood is dry, you know. There's a bunch of little tips and tricks for, you know, being outside and, you know, having a couple things under your belt that in a pinch could make things better. But I also think it's fun. I have done bow drills before. I haven't got a lot of them, but it is fun and it's very satisfying when you get it. So yeah, there's that. So this is what I'm going to work with. So right now I'm just going to try to, you know, loosen up the fibers and really get, you know, hopefully get it nice and thin enough that a spark will ignite it pretty quickly. So you can make cord with this. You can make rope with this. It's not a very good rope. It's Tulip Poplar is a brittle tree, and this will make a brittle. You can pull on it. So that's a single, you know, well, not a single piece, but that's a small piece, and then you take that and you twist them together and you make another piece. So it might be good for, you know, lashing things together in a pinch. Look at that. Look at it. So this is my baby Mora. Another thing you could do with the back of your knife, rub on that inside and make some of this really fine stuff. That could line up pretty well. These are really good for burning. So now I'm going to try to make a nice feather stick where I'm going to go down and I'm going to try to leave these on the stick like that. And these really thin. Little pieces. And, you know, it's one thing if I have a bunch and I don't need more, I'm basically throwing it on the fire afterwards versus running out and having to start all over again. You know, taking, you know, it's not a life or death situation. I've got plenty of insulation. I got everything I need. Yeah, it's not a big deal. In fact, I will say fire's a luxury. Like, you know, especially in the summer, there's no point in having one, you know. So that's one. I'm gonna make a couple more. All right, so here's what we got. We got tinder bundle, fire sticks, small dry twigs, slightly bigger, and then I got this pile over here. Whoa. One time. Holy shit. I've never been that good. That tinder bundle is going up fast. We are not out of the woods yet, campers. Look at it. Right on. I've never gotten a one shot. Never gotten a one shot. That was a one shot. I'm a little proud of myself. One shot, son. I'm gonna enjoy this fire. Be nice for a little while I eat dinner.